and welcome to another tutorial of Made by Siem. Today I'm going to show you how to make this a beautiful cowl. I loved to make this. I really did enjoy it while watching some videos and my favorite soap, my Dutch favorite soap, and you know, it might look intimidating, but it actually is the easiest one I did so far, I think. So I used ice yarns. I'm going to tell you all about it later on in the video. But I would really like to ask you, if you decide to use the same yarn, then use my link down below into the description box, because you will help me out quite a lot if you do so. I would really appreciate that. It helps to continue making the videos in both Dutch and English. Well, if you're going to watch the video, if you're going to make this a beautiful cowl, I would like to say enjoy to you. Enjoy it. For this tutorial, I'm going to use this beautiful, super soft ice yarns Softly Baby. It's a 50-50 blend acrylic polyamide, and the polyamide is what makes it super soft. It's a 100 grams, 210 meter, and the advice to knit this with a 4mm knitting needles, and it's a lightweight number 3. Now, if I would crochet this normally, not for a cowl or maybe for a blanket, I would probably use a 5mm crochet hook, and sometimes a 6mm crochet hook. But for this cowl, I want it to be fluffy. You know what I mean? So therefore, I decided to use a 8mm crochet hook. Now, a pair of scissors to cut off the last bit of the yarn, and a darning needle to sew in all my ends. You can add a label, a button, or whatever you like to make it look nicer, if you like. Okay? To make it your own. Okay, I'm leaving a little bit of a tail end, and then I start off with a slip knot on my hook, and this is the way I do that. Now, most important thing is that you chain in multiples of 2. I'm gonna make a little swatch because I already did my big piece, but for my original big piece I did 150 chains. If you fold the 150 chains, then the width of your cowl, at least the width of my cowl, is somewhere around 75, 78 centimeters. When you start working into the chain, then it will stretch a little. My cowl is about 81 centimeters in total. Okay, so be sure that you don't make it too tight, but you also don't make it too wide, because it will stretch, and it will stretch even more when you start wearing it. Not too much, but it definitely will a little bit. Now, chain in multiples of 2. For this little example, I will chain 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and do this loose. 12, 13, 14, 15. Now I'm pulling my loop a little bit up, taking my yarn, place it into the very first stitch here, go back to the loop, be sure not to twist it, there you go, and place the loop back on your hook. And this is just a little trick just to be sure that whenever you're connecting the both ends together, that your chain is not twisted. Okay, so 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, until you have the number of stitches that you want to have. And I had 150 stitches. Okay, I did 30 for my example here. Now yarn over and pull through both stitches. Go to the first stitch here, insert your hook, grab your yarn, yarn over and pull through 2. And then I realized that I forgot to tell you that it is easy to have a stitch marker for the first round. So I'm going to place it into the very first stitch. You don't really need it, but it can be handy. Okay, now into the same stitch a double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook, grab your yarn, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Skip the next chain and go to the next single crochet and a double crochet into the same stitch. Skip the next, single crochet and double crochet into the same stitch, and skip, single crochet and double crochet in the same stitch, and skip 1. Now continue working this same pattern until you are really close to where the stitch marker is. Then I'll be back to show you what to do next. Okay, I'm almost at the end of this round. Skip 1, and in the very last stitch right here, single crochet, and 1, sorry about that, I'm going to redo that one, and double crochet. Skip this one and go to the stitch where your stitch marker is. Take the stitch marker out and work into that very first single crochet stitch, and make a single crochet and a double crochet into the same single crochet. Skip the double crochet and go to the single crochet, the next one. Single crochet and double crochet into the same stitch. Skip the next stitch, which is the double crochet of the previous round, and go into the next single crochet for a single crochet and a double crochet. Skip the next, single crochet and double in the same. And this is what you do until you are here at the end of this round.
Meanwhile,
my fan is on because it is 31 degrees Celsius. And I decided to make a cowl. Brilliant idea. Okay. Skip the next stitch and go to the very next single crochet stitch, which is the first stitch of the beginning of the next round. And continue this pattern by making a single crochet and a double crochet into the same stitch, and then skip the next stitch and a single crochet and a double crochet in the single crochet of the previous round. And that's basically it. That's all we do for the whole cowl. Now, I decided to use 2 colors, but you can also use just 1 color or 4 colors or whatever you like. Okay? I don't work several amount of rows. I just work till I run out of yarn, and then I attach the next skein of yarn, and I will do the same, continue working on the cowl until I run out of yarn. When I at the almost at the end of my second skein, I will be right back and tell you what to do. I just pull a knot in here. There you go. When I'm at the very end of my second skein, I'll be right back to tell you how to finish off this lovely and super easy cowl shawl. Okay? Look at that. This is how my cowl looks like, and it is so super soft and it is fluffy, and I love it. I love, love, love it. And it is so super easy to do. Okay, this is all the yarn that I have left. Look at that. It's just all of it. Now, what you can do if you want to end it, you know, like you usually would do, then go find the first strand of yarn here and then go up the stitches, follow the stitches, and this is where your very last stitch should be. Now, with the yarn that I have left, I'm not gonna make it, so that means that I have to rip stitches, I have to frog the stitches, and then I will have some leftover yarn, and I don't want it. So I decided that I want to use up all the yarn that I have for this cowl. Okay? And you know, when you wear it, you don't even see it. So now I'm gonna finish off this last stitch here. Then go to the next stitch and make a single crochet into the single crochet. Then go to the next stitch, which is the double crochet. So don't skip that double crochet, but this is the first time we're going to work in that double crochet. Insert your hook, grab your yarn, and pull through on the loop on your hook. That is called a slip stitch. Then go to the next single crochet and make another slip stitch. Then chain 1 and pull through. Now give it a good tug, and this is how you finish off your shawl. Now all I need to do now is sew in the 2 yarn ends that I have, well, and this is what my cowl looks like. I'm well pleased with the outcome. I really did enjoy this while watching my favorite soap and a film, and I really did enjoy that too. So the width of my cowl is 80 centimeters and the length is 24 centimeters, so you know how big it is. I just used 2 skeins, the light pink and the pink. Now if you decide that you want to have yours a little bit longer, so you can use it as a sort of a scooty, then I would suggest to add another skein of yarn. So this part will be wider and will fit around your head. Now, when you decide to use the same yarn that I did, which is IKSON's Softly Baby, then please go down to the description box of this video and use my link, because you will help me out quite a lot if you do so. It just makes things a lot easier for me to continue making the tutorials in Dutch and English. So please, if you decide to order, then use my link. Well, that's basically it. I did enjoy it. If you made your cowl, then please let me know. Use my tag on Instagram, Made by Siem. Use a hashtag Made by Siem or @Made by Siem. Eventually I will find it, and I will have a look at it. I love to see all the things that you made. Same is with Facebook. If you are on Facebook, then you're very welcome to join our group, Made by Siem Headquarters. Now, most of the things that are posted on the Facebook group are in Dutch, but I'm so lucky that Facebook does the translation for you guys. So I know you can chat along with all of us, and we all love it to have you there as well. So please come in and join us on Facebook. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me that thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe for a lot more English tutorials, unboxing videos, and so on and so on. There will be a lot more on my channel. Thank you for watching, and please do not forget to enjoy. Bye for now.